Okay guys, was watching some YouTubers, and I will put the first gal that I watched that really kind of inspired me to try this. I'll put her information down below. But I thought I'd try this. It's called fabric paper. Anyway, so you need some piece of fabric to start with. And you need some Mod Podge. Now I am going to try and finish this old Mod Podge up. I just have it a little teeny bit, but I hate to waste it. But mainly I'll be using the mat. And then you just get paper, lace, all kinds of different things that you want to go on this. And everybody kind of does it differently. You'll just have to kind of watch people. Some people mix paper and more fabric on top of this, and some people just do fabrics and stuff. So I'm going to do a little bit of both. So first thing you do is get a brush that is not going to get ruined. I use this with glue all the time. And okay, open your Mod. I guess I didn't do this. Oh, there we go. Before the camera got going. And you're going to lay down. And you, of course, you're going to want to do this on. I'm also going to get that started to come out, and I'll just pour it on. And you just want to get this all glued. And of course, I'm trying to keep it where it's going to be nice and straight. So I'm going to get this all glued, and then I'll be back. Okay, so you do want to move pretty quickly on this, because you know, once you're laying it out, it's starting to dry already. So I kind of wasn't really ready to do this, but I'm doing it. So I'm just going to start laying things, and as you lay things down, now this is a Christmas themed one that I'm doing here, but this would be done the same. Let's see. I'm going to take the wire out of this. This is just some ribbon. I also think I'm just going to cut off the little edge. I'm not going to be too worried about it. The edge can even be used too, but I just thought this might be a little prettier itself. And why not? The edge is down there somewhere. I am all for randomness. And I should be thinking about some kind of let's see what kind of paper that I want to include in this as well. I imagine when I put something else down, I'll get that. Let's get a little piece of sheet music. This is really some thin stuff, so this is a perfect place to try and do this. This is very, very brittle, so you know, trying to use it in one of my books per se would be kind of hard. And at this point, it actually, I didn't do it on this one, but it would actually be a better idea, because things are starting to dry, that you glue on both sides. Okay, let's see, maybe another. Another piece over here. I think I'll put this on top of it. There we go. You do go through quite a bit of Mod Podge, so what you could do is 3 parts Elmer's glue, 1 part water, which will give you your Mod Podge. You know, so if you only do the store-bought stuff, I'm going to try and keep all this moist. If you only use the store-bought stuff, then you know, you would have the ability to get yourself make some at a smaller cost to you. I'm just grabbing some different laces. I have a doily here. Sorry if you're not seeing all of this. Oh, let's see. I got some little Christmas doodads and whatnots and thingamabobs, and let's see. Well, here's a nice Merry Christmas sign. What is this? There's a wreath. I'm putting it on stuff I know is really wet. Here's a good Santa Claus. Let's see what else we got here. There's okay. These little squares are all off one little bit of one. I don't remember if I have but it's off of this. It's a sheet like that. I can't remember what the name of it was. Turtle Dove Collection, I think. I think that's what it was. But you know, I'm working on a bunch of Christmas stuff right now, and I had to be doing one of my altered 5.5 by 8.5 cards, and I thought, what better to do that on than have this huge piece of altered work. And then and you really want to pack this stuff on, because you don't want it to be coming off afterwards. And starting it on something like the craft mat, that it's just going to peel off afterwards. And you want to be very careful that you get stuff on all of the material. But you know, if you go over, it's no big deal because it'll peel off. But you don't want to go over a lot, because then you just got all of this stuff you got to cut off and things like that. Okay. Gotta get that to stick down. Okay. A bit more on here. Alright, what else do I have? I have this little, oh, where did I put it? Let me get some snippets of this in here. And I'm going to take a piece and really open it up. This stuff is really cool. It's all wire, covered in red. So, very Christmassy. I don't know how that one's going to do. Part of it'll catch, I'm sure. Alright, let's see, what else do I have that I can put on here. Let's see, I have another one of these. I'm going to be putting this on. And then I'm going to pause you and see what else I can dig up to go on this. And I'll come back and show you what I've come up with. Alright? Okay, I'm going to slide this over a smidge. And I'm going to get this up in here. And I've got little teeny pieces. Here is some a little bit of this goes a long way. Get all this right in here. And we'll take another little piece of that. So right now it just looks like a Mod Podge of stuff, so you want to start pulling it all together, but you never know. And besides, I am going to eventually have this cut up in pieces. So let's see. There's that. There's just a little piece of very old lace. Put that right down there. Here's a really pretty piece here. And I try not to be so linear, so up and down, left and right. You know, you want to be really random, and so you gotta change up the way that you put things. You know, sometimes I tend to be way too symmetrical or linear, where, you know, it's either got the horizontal or the vertical button stuck, and you know, you gotta work with angles and that kind of thing too. So, all right, let's see, what else do we have here? Get a little on that. You do go through some Mod Podge on this stuff, let me tell you. Okay, what else do I have here? Picked up a little. Oh, goodness gracious, let's see. Get this wet. And I've got a bunch of strips here. Let's see if I can find something interesting. Let's see. Come on. Show me something interesting. Here's a nice... Just a nice little... So this is off of Holly and Bright collection, Kaisercraft. And it's just a nice plaid. Nice plaid strip through here. Get all that off my fingers. I'm making a mess. This is a lot of fun though. Just keep putting stuff. Let's see, can I rip a little piece of this off? Let's start the thick end on the top. Okay. I'm going to have this all stuck to me. But you get the idea. Just go to town. Use all your little bits and pieces and parts. And here is a little splash of purple velvet. How is that? This is coming up. How interesting is that? Get this down. Okay. Let's see, what else am I going to do? I think I want, oops, I want some more paper. I want some more paper on this sucker. Let's see, what do I have that's interesting? There's a little ho ho ho. And here is a chipboard piece. Oh. Chipboard piece. What else do I have? Wow. Okay. Let's get a piece of music right there. Piece of music right there. Strip right there. Here's a Merry Christmas. Yeah, that's gonna stick. Oh, look at this little piece of red seam binding, and it is so pretty. There. A little bit of... oh, can't find the end of it, and my fingers are too gluey. What else do we have? Oh my goodness, I've got another doily. Let me cut this puppy, and it's got some... yeah, we'll put that like it's right there off the page. And put this piece right here on the corner. And I'll put this piece over here on this corner. Alright. Very pretty stuff. And then you just let this dry absolutely completely, and it can take 24 hours obviously because you're putting so much on it. So you know, that's why if you you can also start it on saran wrap or freezer paper. And this is my second craft mat, so I just take all of this and move it away, and then I'll still be able to work on things. So I'm thinking I still want a little more on here. Okay, well, I'm going to add a few, you got the idea. I'm going to add a few more things, and I'll come back and show you the whole thing done. All right? Okay, bye. Hey guys, just wanted to show you what this was finished up. Now all I did was peel it off. It was completely dry, and I just peeled it right off. It was no problems whatsoever. And I got so excited I started to go ahead and use it what I was going to do it for without showing you what it was finished like. But this is, I mean, it's super cool, and what a great idea to make journals, things like that, journal covers. And I'm sure I'm not the first person to think of that, but I made the Christmas one because I'm making a card with it. Now I did use some matte gel to put this down with because I just don't think that the glue would have been strong enough. But I'm making one of my 8.5 by 5.5 cards with it, so I just added a brad, give it a little bit of dimension more than it already has, but super cool. Just love it. So I just wanted to show you how it was finished off and an application you can use. And here for a journal, super cool little pocket. So I hope you try this out. It's a lot of fun. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.